Well, hello there. Welcome to the stream. I am Dean the Turkey Legster, and you are watching no, you're not. You are watching Drumsticks After Dark, and gonna be live for a little bit tonight, as always. Every Sunday, live to chit chat, and yeah. So today is September the 3rd. Welcome to September. The year just keeps going on and on and on. August, I don't know if August felt quick or slow to me, but anyway, we're in September. Welcome to September. And yeah, the year keeps going on. We're getting closer to Christmas, getting closer to the whole holiday season. This lovely little time of towards the end of the year where we're getting ready for holidays. The end of the year. We've got Halloween coming up at the end of October. Thanksgiving towards the end of late November, Christmas late December, and then of course we bring in the new year. So we're getting there. We're in the Burr months. Hi Tina, and hello to Chuck also. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy Labor Day. I was just looking up this article. This is from history.com. Just a little blip about Labor Day. So Labor Day 2023 will occur on Monday, September the 4th, aka tomorrow. Labor Day pays tribute to the contributions and achievements of American workers and is traditionally observed on the first Monday in September. It was created by the labor movement in the late 19th century and became a federal holiday in 1894. Labor Day weekend also symbolizes the end of summer for many Americans and is celebrated with parties, street parades, and athletic events. So, if you labor, tomorrow is your day. I don't really have specific plans tomorrow. It's gonna be basically another day for me, to gonna be honest. It's just another Monday. With Labor Day being the unofficial kind of marking end of summer, and now we're in September. During August, I just kind of hang on to the whole summer feeling. The stores all started putting out autumn and Halloween stuff, like even in like late July, I was seeing that stuff. And I did pick up some fall decor a couple of weeks ago. Just because you kind of have to. You kind of have to, bite your tongue or whatever they call it. Take a deep breath and just buy stuff if you want new decor because everyone releases it, so early. Um, so we're in September now. It's feeling more. I mean, the weather in Florida, the weather in Florida won't feel like a Florida fall. What fall feels like in Florida, it won't feel like it until another month, really. But you know, going in September, I do usually start feeling like, okay, I can put fall stuff up. I can start thinking about fall. Um, and Not huge on Halloween. Though I am a huge fan of the peanuts and the great pumpkin, and and I have announced it on streams, and I will shout it out again towards the end of the stream. But I am doing a countdown to Halloween, just because I got the book. I saw the book. I got the book, and so the countdown to Halloween story a day, that is coming in October. I'm looking forward to doing that just because it's the peanuts and it's because it's the um, you know great pumpkin, which I do believe in. I do believe in the great pumpkin. Um, Tina says December. December is coming. Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat, or however the song comes. But anyway, October. Gotta apologize tonight. My eyes are bugging me. I really should have grabbed some eye drops for my eyes. So this stream may actually not go as long tonight, just because of that. So, for Florida to be autumnal, so that's kind of a relative term, Tina. Autumn in Florida just means we're no longer having like highs in the low 90s. Instead, we get maybe the mid to low 80s if we're lucky, and then our lows go below 70 into like the mid 60s. That's what I mean by feeling like fall. I mean, we don't get the colors, the brown and the orange, fall colors here. So it's all relative. It's fall in Florida. When it feels like fall down here for us, it's gonna probably just feel like summer for New York or New England. Um, what we get in like December is probably going to be a little closer um, to what regular fall is. And I've not experienced like fall like up north. I kind of like to sometime, but I don't know. Kind of like to be able to like go rent you know like a long term kind of a rental for a couple of months to get the feel of the weather, the sights, to go visit some places. I've started following some Instagram pages that are, accounts that post scenery of the fall colors, which is just beautiful. And I've also um, have a playlist here on YouTube of videos like scenery, ambiance, music, of videos that shows fall scenery, autumn scenery, And so that I usually, around this time, I'll usually start watching those. But not until after tomorrow. Until, tomorrow, Labor Day. I'm technically really, trying to stay in summer. It's, you know, it's crazy how everyone goes to fall as soon as August hits. I mean, down here in Florida, I know places around the country it's different. Um, but the schools went back like the first week of August. Which was um, I thought was a little early, but I don't know. But anyway, so I hope everyone's having a great night. I thought that I would open up. I thought I would try to look up some Disney news. I'm not sure. There's a lot going on in the world of Disney. Let me open up here. I know there's some new Figment merch out. I saw that posted today. Disney World. Disney World. Okay. There were photos here. Disney's Grand Floridian resort lobby is restored temporarily. Let me see what this is about. Tap. Oh, tap. It's supposed to tap the thing. Okay. So it says construction materials, vehicles, and walls are gone from the lobby of Disney's Grand Floridian Resort as construction wraps up on the railings above. Okay, so the railings are finished. Furniture and decorations are back in the lobby for guests to enjoy. White scrims remain around some of the upstairs balconies, although work may be complete. Some scrims were removed in August. Construction began in June, taking over a large portion of the lobby. The lobby itself is set to be remodeled, though not until next year. Supposedly there was a problem in Frontierland. Let me see. Here it is. Breaking. Country Bear Jamboree and most of Frontierland closed due to possible ruptured sewage line at Magic Kingdom. Yikes. Most of Frontierland in sorry. Did you hear anything I just said? Okay. Breaking. Country Bear Jamboree and most of Frontierland closed due to possible ruptured sewage line at Magic Kingdom. Here's the article. Most of Frontierland in Magic Kingdom is currently closed as of 4:40 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, September the 3rd, for unannounced reasons, but possibly due to a ruptured sewage line. Yikes. Cast members, mostly custodial and management, were blocking the way into Frontierland from both ends. Guests could still access Big Thunder Mountain Railroad via the pathway at the back of Adventureland. Pathway at the back of Adventureland. What looks like a pump truck was parked in front of Country Bear Jamboree, leading us to believe there has been some sort of leak. This article is from Walt Disney World News Today. Well, we saw the truck from near Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Twitter user Eric Chu saw the truck from the other end of Frontierland. So basically, they appear to be cleaning up something. Frontierland was closed. There was a truck there. Around 5:05 p.m. Eastern Time, Tiana made an appearance to offer guests some sort of interaction with the area while it's blocked. Oh, that was nice. Then update as of 5:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The situation is resolved and Frontierland is back to normal operations and accessibility. So it closed, there was an issue, and it reopened, and they fixed it. So I don't, I guess was some kind of a sewage issue, was everyone's best guess. Let's see here. There's an Encanto Spirit jersey, bucket hat, Bruno t-shirt, and more at, let me click the thingy here. At Walt Disney World. We found the Encanto Spirit jersey, Bruno t-shirt, apron, bowl, and photo frame in World of Disney at Disney Springs. The matching Encanto bucket hat was in Curtain Call Collectibles at Magic Kingdom, and the rest was in Once Upon a Turkey Leg at Disney's Once Upon Disney's Hollywood Studios. The Spirit jersey is $79.99. The stuff is, the Bruno tee is $34.99. Maybe I should show these things. Here is some pictures of the Spirit jersey. This looks like the front, and this looks like the back. And then we've got the Bruno t-shirt. We sure can't talk about them, but we can put them on a t-shirt. Unless that's changed. So that's on the front. It looks like the back is blank. There's an Encanto apron. Colorful. So one thing I got to say about Encanto, very colorful. Both the movie and all the merch. The Encanto bowl is, there's no price listed here. Here's a couple pictures. I did see the movie, Tina. It's been a while. It has been a while. So the bowl, yeah, the article doesn't have a price for the bowl. I'm gonna say it's $39.99. I'm just gonna guess that it's $39.99. The Isabella photo frame is $29.99. That's pretty. Then the Encanto bucket hat is $34.99, and here's what that looks like. And what else? There was something else. The Encanto Youth hoodie is $39.99. Excuse me. There's a Mirabelle Youth shirt, $31.99. So there's a picture of that. Here's a sweatshirt, Encanto sweatshirt, $64.99. Here's a up close of that. That looks like the front. Yeah, that's the front. And then the back says, La familia es todo. La familia es todo. Mi corazón, todo a mí. Mirabelle is going to be soon meeting guests in the Fairy Tale Garden in Magic Kingdom, where Merida met guests for the final time in July. Merida, the space that Mirabelle used to greet in has been transformed into Casita from Encanto. Mirabelle will begin meeting guests on September the 15th. On that same day, Bruno will join the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade in Magic Kingdom. The cavalcade debuted in February of 2022, and Mirabelle joined it later that summer. It's possible that Bruno will be taking Mirabelle's place now that she has a meet and greet, or will just join her on the float. I'm hoping that he's just joining her, but we will see. We'll have to see. So that's all Encanto. What's white? Tina says something's white. I don't know what you meant by it's white. Yes. And that's a little bit of a topic point. I wanted to really maybe get into a little bit about the having appearances of princesses and the parade, the cavalcade. Oh, the sweatshirt. The sweatshirt? I think the sweatshirt was white. Sweatshirt was white. Spirit jersey was white with all of the colors on it. The Bruno shirt is green with the one Bruno's on the first. The Encanto apron has like a turquoise aqua background with the designs on it. And then the shirt is white with the pictures on it. The sweatshirt. Yeah, the sweatshirt's white right there. Sweatshirt is white. Oh, you don't wear white? Oh, yeah. I'm the same way. Why is it every time I put on a white shirt, which is rare, I just happen to eat spaghetti or something? I don't know. Here we go. New Figment shirt, leggings, socks, and hoodie available at Epcot. Figment shirt is $39.99. Figment shirt, $39.99. And the ads. I just don't like the ads on this. Okay. The Figment leggings are $39.99. So they're like a purple. They look like a dark purple. At the top, they've got this Figment here. And then on the legs, it says, "Let your imagination soar." Do 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 do. Then the Figment socks are $16.99, and it looks like it says it's only showing your imagination soar. I'm thinking it says let somewhere. Somewhere it says let, so it says let your imagination soar. Maybe it's on a different picture. Nope. Okay. Oh, it just says your imagination soar. That's what the article says. And the socks are $16.99. I think I said that. Okay. Figment hoodie is $64.99. And then there's the logo there on the front. Figments. Having an idea. And this is cool. There is a the zipper pull. The zipper pull is shaped like Figment. That's pretty cool. And then on the back, it's got this design. Imagination is a blast. Woo! And then it talks about there is still a Figment meet and greet coming to Epcot this summer, but it's still not there, so it's going to be this fall. Let's see what else. Okay, then there's a statement about Tropical Storm Italia of the other day. Not a lot going on. There was some kind of protesting outside Walt Disney World. I'm not going to go into there. Oh, there's a Tinkerbell light up fairy garden, like a terrarium-like thing. Right there. That's kind of cute. If you like that kind of thing. So, anyway, just a few things going on. Some new merch. If you've got extra money to spend on something. I don't. Well, sorry, my eyes are just oof. Let me go back to the whole thing with the princesses. I'm a huge fan of the Festival of Fantasy Parade. Um, of course, its current form is actually a little different from, when it debuted. I know there was a not Maribel, Merida had a float in the like really original version. I have to see if I can find a video because I saw something about there used to be some like swan characters like at the beginning of the parade, like even before the Beauty and the Beast, the one with Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella and Elsa, Anna, and Tiana, and Naveen. Um, I don't know. So it would be interesting to have them, restore some of these characters to the parade. However, I know Merida is now a part of the Disney Adventure Friends cavalcade, and I love that they brought that cavalcade out. And the cavalcades were kind of a new thing. Actually, they weren't brand new, but they were used a little more heavily as the parks were reopening for from the shutdown. And so they had the Mickey Celebration Cavalcade. I've got a few videos here on the channel of that, which was a fun parade for the 50th anniversary. And then they debuted the Adventure Friends Cavalcade. And they also had some a cavalcade over at Hollywood. I think they still do that. Pixar Friends cavalcade. I haven't gone to Hollywood Studios in quite a while. I need to go back over there. I think in October I'm going to plan a Disney visit where I just go to Hollywood Studios and going to hang out in that park and try to catch see if they still are doing the cavalcade. I want to catch the Beauty and the Beast show, the Indiana Jones show, even the Frozen sing along. I'd like to catch, as I've still not seen it, and I've heard that it's super fun. Um, um, but anyway, I like that they do have the Adventure Friends Cavalcade because there's several characters that are really popular characters that were not included in the Festival of Fantasy. Moana's in there, Mulan's on there, Pocahontas is on there, Jasmine, Aladdin, Genie's in there. You've got, I know Timon's in there, Baloo, Marie from Aristocats is in there, Bert and Mary Poppins, and I think Max is in there as well. You've got Nick and Judy, Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps from Zootopia's in there. They added Raya from Raya and the Last Dragon on the float. They added Maribel. Merida is in there. And I think, okay, the two of the three caballeros, the Jose and Panchito, I think, the two caballeros, two of the three caballeros, also included on there. So it's a really fun cavalcade, and it's got a fun music, and it's so I love that they're doing that, and I hope that stays. Well, except they're going to be adding Bruno. I hope they do add Bruno and not replace Maribel. The one princess. Okay, here's my problem. Let me get on my soapbox for a minute. The one princess that I would like to see in the cavalcade in the parade is Princess Aurora, aka Sleeping Beauty. Here's the thing though, in the parade, you've got the fairies, you've got Prince Philip in there, which is great that they, and then you've got the Maleficent Dragon, which is a huge hit. And then, so it would kind of, there wouldn't be a good way, I don't think, to add Aurora to the Festival of Fantasy Parade, because Beauty is with the Beast on the first float. You've got, Cinderella with Prince Charming. Elsa and Anna are together. You've got Naveen with Tiana. You've got on the float with Tangled. You've got Rapunzel. You got Flynn Rider. They're all kind of pairs. You got Mickey and Minnie are together. Snow White is with, with all the dwarves, which I love that they have all the dwarves in the parade. The one character I'd love to see added is like Geppetto. You've got Pinocchio's on the float, and you've got Jiminy Cricket. I'd love it if they could have Geppetto along there to kind of add another Pinocchio character in there. But Aurora is missing, and she doesn't quite fit into I suppose they could make her fit somehow in the Disney Adventure Friends cavalcade, because there's kind of a unique feel to the Adventure Friends cavalcade, and actually I don't think Aurora would fit in there. But I don't know how they would add Aurora, but they need to, because she's one of the classic princesses. Classic princesses meaning like original princesses for Disney being Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, and Cinderella, kind of before the more modern era came about. I know I should talk about that. I should cover that some night on here, talking about the eras of the Disney films. I looked that up at one point, and it's really interesting. All of the film, the timeline, and the release, the timeline of all the movies is it is divided into eras. So the first era, meaning the first, and I'll have to do more research, but the first era is like the golden era. That starts with Snow White, and it's like the first 4 or 5 films that Disney released. Then there's like the silver era, that's like the next few, and then there's different names for the eras. But then hey Dave, welcome in. Then there's like the Renaissance era, which is basically starts in 1989 with The Little Mermaid. I think it's The Little Mermaid. That kind of starts what's called the Renaissance era, and that goes through the 90s, and it kind of ends with Tarzan. Excuse me. My eyes are just weird tonight. Okay. So I'll have to look up the graphics so I can show them on the screen because that's really interesting. But anyway, back to my point. Aurora is really needs to be included in the parade, but they really need to be able to keep the prince and the fairies and the Maleficent dragon. So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on there. I don't really know. The other thing I'd like to go to Magic Kingdom to do, speaking of princesses, is I've seen several places that they've had the princesses like out and about, like at night during, in like the evening hours, even like during the fireworks, which I think would be so cool. And I need to get to Magic Kingdom and watch the fireworks from the back of the castle in Fantasyland. I would really just love to do that. I think that's what I'm gonna do that in October as well. But anyway, that's yeah. So like to do that. So that's a couple of trips I need to do. I'm going to Epcot next week, next Monday, a week from tomorrow. I am going to be going to Epcot. I'm going to be heading down there in the early to mid-afternoon to check out Toby Mac is coming to Epcot as part of the Garden Rocks series, which is a part of the Food and Wine Festival. So he is at Epcot performing next Sunday and Monday, and I'm going to be heading down on Monday. So I'm planning to record one of his sets, full sets, kind of like I did with For King and Country. And then on a second set, I'll record some shorts. You know, I'll get 2 or 3 shorts of like during some of his other songs on a different set. He's gonna, usually there's like 3 sets, and so my game plan is I'm going to get there in the afternoon, and I'm not sure when in the afternoon. I do have a reservation, so I can go before 2. But I think I'm going to try to arrive there, I don't know, probably around 2. To be honest, I think between 2 and 3 might be my aim. Anyway, I'll figure that out. But I'm going to be basically spending a whole lot of, a couple of hours back in the American Adventure Pavilion. Which will be handy because I will need to have a turkey leg, of course. I want to watch the first set, and then I'm thinking I'm going to get my turkey leg during the, after the first set lets out. There's a little bit of time there before the second set starts. So during that in-between time, I have my turkey leg. And then as the second set starts, I'll probably, I'll watch from outside the theater and just kind of enjoy the music, because you can hear the music. If you stay in the American Adventure, pavilion there, you can hear whatever concert's going on. You can hear the music, very well. Um, but then, because Toby Mac is a big headliner act, um, they're going to have a queue, a standby line to enter. So I'll probably go get in there to get in the third set and try to, if I didn't record the first set, which would be probably preferred just because of it's going to be lighter at that point, and my phone camera will do a lot better with the lighting. Anyway, that's my plan. I got plans. So that'll be next week, and then in October, I want to do my Hollywood Studios visit, another Magic Kingdom, and then catch the fireworks from behind the castle. Gonna plan for those 2 visits in maybe October. I need to get back to Animal Kingdom too. It'll be fine. Maybe in November. Can plan on doing that. Anyway. So how is everyone doing tonight? I know Tina's in here. Dave. Not sure what else I had to talk about. I had a couple of things in mind. I know one thing I was going to kind of talk about a little bit is, not to get on soapboxes too much here, but I'm trying to figure out why Disney is making a Toy Story 5. Because they've already, I love Toy Story, but they really finished the story on Toy Story 3. And then they added Toy Story 4, and they added that, and the story's really, it's at a good point now, with how they left it there. So I don't know what they're going to do with Toy Story 5. I looked up some videos on Instagram. There was one fan theory that I thought was fairly decent, that would actually bring the storyline to a super final place, because the toys were given to the little girl Bonnie by Andy towards the end of, or at the end of Toy Story 3. And then Toy Story 4 was actually, no, I'd have to watch these. I need to watch these movies again. But then Toy Story 4 was like an own adventure, and the toys were Bonnie's toys. Bonnie was still little, and so the toys had their whole adventure and everything. So the theory for Toy Story 5, according to this one channel, this one creator, he says that he thinks that Toy Story 5 would work if Bonnie in Toy Story 5 is grown up, and she's now outgrown her toys and is looking to, pass them on aka get rid of them. And the idea here is that now Andy has kids of his own, and Bonnie would give the toys back to Andy for his kids somehow. But with that, you need a storyline, some kind of a storyline, something happening. Maybe Zurg comes back. I don't know what you would do. But as far as like where the toys live, I think that would work and gives them to Andy's son, right? I think that would work, but you need some kind of something else that would happen to the toys. So I don't know. It would be interesting to see what they do end up doing with Toy Story 5. I don't know. I feel like they really, I don't know. In one way, I don't think there's enough like legitimate story to keep doing movies. But I feel like if they wanted to do a Toy Story, like a series, they could probably write stuff, adventures that the toys have in a series, which it could do now with Disney Plus. Woody's gone. Is Woody gone? I'll have to watch these movies. I don't remember that Woody was gone. I know that what's her name's gone. Jessie. I know Jessie was gone. I'll have to like rewatch. Now that I'm thinking about it, I need to rewatch probably all of the Toy Story movies. I don't remember that Woody went. Honestly, it's been so long, and I need all of these movies. But anyway, that's my thought on it. It's just the fact that they're kind of the overall problem that everyone's saying with Disney is they keep making sequels and remakes, and they are making a Frozen 3, and that hopefully they have a good storyline, and that's okay, really, in my mind, because it'll be a trilogy. There's something with me in trilogies that I kind of like a 3-part story, even though a Frozen trilogy wouldn't necessarily be um, it kind of the continuation of from 2, and I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here, but a Frozen 3 would be all right because they would just make a trilogy, and they would if they bring the story to some kind of a final point, Elsa and Anna, they reach a point where we can leave them to have a happily ever after. I will give them credit, though. They are putting out this new film that they're doing, which is animated. It's the kind of the traditional, 2-dimensional looking animation is this new movie Wish. It's about the wishing star. They've got a little girl there, I think she's a princess. I think the father in here is a king. Which is it is based on an actual thing, but it's not. It seems to be an original story. But yes, Tina, they need whole new stuff. and no one seems to have any imagination anymore. So, anyway, that was just, I wanted to bring that up, get that off my chest about Toy Story 5. I don't know what they would do. That was just one fan theory. I only watched that one, and I have no idea what I'd like to see in a Frozen 3. The way Disney's going with some of their content, the stuff they try to are putting in their especially their live action remakes, but just their shows in general. I really hesitate to say that I'd like to see, you know, uh, what shows I would like. Um, so anyway, we're getting up near an hour, and I think I might want to go ahead and sign off here for the night. Thank you, everyone watching live. I know Tina's here, Space Mountain Dave, I've seen. Oh, Amy, hello. I am looking at just wrapping up the stream for tonight. Just been talking about some random topics, not really a cohesive subject tonight. We looked at some merch, talked about parades and stuff, and how Princess Aurora really needs to be included somewhere because she's kind of the outlier, and different stuff. But anyway, as I am wrapping up and I teased this earlier, but October is coming, and so this launches my series Countdown to Halloween with a story a day. Is going to launch on October the 1st. I will be live most mornings during the month of October. I'm planning to record some of the days, but those will go live. Those will be public and available to watch at 9 a.m., just like my live streams. They're not going to be long live streams. They're going to be like maybe 5 or 6 minutes, just reading a very short story, and it'd be really easy to pop in at the beginning of the day. In December, I'll be doing the same kind of thing through Christmas Day. Did the Disney Countdown to Christmas, so put that on the back calendar. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back next Sunday for another edition of this Drumsticks After Dark. Join me Thursday for Once Upon a Turkey Leg for a fun story. I won't say what story I have picked out, but I surprised myself, and I already set up the stream, so you may find that lurking around YouTube in your searching in your, looking around, and you'll get a clue from the thumbnail. Fun story coming up on Thursday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. Let me know in the comments, and I'll respond as soon as I can. What else? That's it. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's been fun. Always great to go live with friends and chat about anything, everything, nothing. But anyway, yeah. Take care. Have a gobble-tastic night, and remember, you are the magic.